Just minutes ago, the name Zhao Lucy ignited a wave of emotion across the global fandom, confirmed to step into the spotlight of Shanghai Fashion Week 2026. But behind the excitement, a question lingers in every heart. Will Liu Yuning appear too? The atmosphere changed in an instant. What began as a simple conversation turned into a global sensation. In recent days, fans had already been holding on to a small detail. A quiet statement from Zhao Lucy during a live stream. She mentioned traveling to Shanghai at the end of March. At first, it felt casual, almost unimportant. But in the world of celebrity culture, nothing is ever just casual, because timing is everything. As soon as those words were spoken, fans connected the dots. Shanghai, end of March, the exact window of Shanghai Fashion Week 2026. And now, only minutes ago, the anticipation reached a new level. Her presence is no longer just a passing thought. It feels real. It feels imminent. You can almost feel the energy building, like a quiet storm before it finally breaks. Because Zhao Lucy isn't just attending an event. She is stepping into a stage where influence, beauty, and power collide. And the world is watching. To understand why this moment matters, you have to understand who Zhao Lucy has become. She is no longer just a rising actress. She is a phenomenon. Her journey from romantic drama darling to one of the most recognizable young faces in Asian entertainment has been nothing short of extraordinary. But beyond the screen, there's another side of her that continues to captivate millions. Her style, fresh, effortless, elegant, a rare balance between innocence and sophistication. Every appearance she makes feels like a statement without trying too hard, and that is exactly why her presence at Shanghai Fashion Week 2026 carries so much weight. This is not just another red carpet. This is where fashion narratives are born, where identities are reshaped, where global trends take their first breath. And Zhao Lucy stands right at the edge of that transformation. As she walks into that venue, she won't just be seen. She will be remembered. But just as the excitement begins to settle into something almost certain, a new layer of emotion quietly rises to the surface. A name, a presence, a question that no one can ignore. Liu Yuning. There has been no official word, no confirmed schedule, no announcement that the media can hold on to. And yet, his name keeps appearing, again and again, across timelines, comment sections, and whisper discussions among fans. Why? Because sometimes in the world of entertainment, it's not about what is said. It's about what is felt. Fans began noticing the smallest details. A hint in timing, a pattern in movement, subtle overlaps that on their own mean nothing, but together feel impossible to ignore. And suddenly, what was once just Zhao Lucy's moment transforms into something bigger, a shared possibility. The idea of both Zhao Lucy and Liu Yuning existing in the same space at the same time under the lights of Shanghai Fashion Week 2026. It doesn't need confirmation to feel powerful, because the emotional weight already exists. For many fans, their connection, whether professional, coincidental, or simply imagined, carries a quiet intensity that cannot be easily explained. It's not loud. It's not dramatic in the traditional sense, but it lingers, like a story that hasn't been fully told. And that's what makes this moment different. Because now every camera angle, every arrival clip, every backstage glimpse will be watched more closely than ever before. Not just for fashion, not just for appearances, but for a moment, a glance, a shared frame, a second that could instantly become unforgettable. And perhaps that's what everyone is truly waiting for. Beyond the emotional storm among fans, there is a larger narrative quietly unfolding behind the scenes. Because this moment is not just about two names. It's about an entire industry in motion. Shanghai Fashion Week 2026 is not merely a showcase of clothing. It is a battlefield of influence. A carefully curated intersection of art, identity, and global attention. Every invitation matters. Every seat placement tells a story. Every appearance is calculated to create impact. And in this world, figures like Xiao Lucy are not just attendees. They are catalysts. Her presence has the power to reshape conversations instantly. A single photo can travel across continents within seconds. A single outfit can redefine trends overnight. This is the level she now operates on. And that is why her expected appearance feels so significant, because it represents something bigger than fashion. It represents evolution, the evolution of a star into a global cultural force. But then imagine adding another layer to that equation. If Liu Yuning were to step into that same space, even quietly, even briefly, the narrative shifts. It becomes more than influence. It becomes emotion-driven storytelling on a global scale. Two powerful presences, two individual journeys, intersecting in a place designed to amplify visibility, not because they need attention, but because their presence naturally creates it. And in today's digital world, that kind of moment doesn't just stay within the venue. It explodes across platforms, across languages, across cultures, turning seconds into headlines, turning appearances into history. Now, everything feels suspended in time. The days leading up to Shanghai Fashion Week 2026 are no longer just days. They are moments filled with anticipation. Fans are watching more closely than ever before. Every update matters. Every movement feels like a clue. And yet, there is still no official confirmation. No clear answer. Only silence. But sometimes silence speaks louder than words. Because in that silence, imagination grows, hope expands, expectation deepens, and the emotional connection between fans and the artists they admire becomes stronger than ever. For Zhao Lucy, this moment is already a milestone. Even before stepping onto the stage, she has captured global attention once again, not through grand announcements, not through aggressive promotion, but through presence, through timing, through the quiet power of being exactly where the world is looking. And for Liu Yuning, the question remains open. Will he appear? Will he stay unseen? Or will there be a moment, unexpected, unplanned, unforgettable, that changes everything? No one knows. And maybe that's what makes the story so powerful, because it reminds us that in a world driven by certainty and instant answers, there are still moments that belong to mystery, moments that make people feel, moments that bring millions together in shared anticipation. So now, as the lights of Shanghai prepare to shine brighter than ever, all eyes remain fixed on one question, not just who will attend, but what moment will take our breath away. When it finally happens,